Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Skyblock 2. Once again, we are back. Thank you very much to my members, Anna ID 8NT and Jonathan Sabatet 8747. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you very much for the 3,500 subscribers that we already have on the channel. So thank you very much everyone for the support. I really appreciate ya. If you want to become a member of the channel, the link is on the description below. Will be great to see you part of the club. What are we going to do today, guys? Well, a few things that we need to do. First of all, we are going to go back again and we are going to get harvesting these beehives because, as you can see, well, these bees are busy, and well, we are going to have to do something about it. And one of the things that I want to do, maybe this episode, maybe the next one, is to start getting automation because at some point we are going to have to do this big time. So what we are going to need to automate the harvesting of the beehives. Well, one thing that we are going to need for sure is redstone. Now, to get redstone, we are going to need a few things, and one of those is going to be certainly the redstone bee. However, I'm going to show you very quickly. To get a redstone bee, we are going to need a cinnabar bee. So hence why we are pretty much ready to get going with the cinnabar bee. Now, to get a cinnabar bee, we are going to need a gold ingot and we are going to need a cobblestone. So I'm sure, my friends, that we can actually get this gold. We are going to get to a trusting little machine in here, which is pretty cool indeed. And that is going to be the centrifuge, of course. So I'm going to, we need some more bottles, by the way. So let me grab, oh, by the way, let me show you something very, very quickly as well. A change that I made, which I think is going to be very interesting. Should you following along? You remember in the last episode, we created the smeltery, which is pretty cool. And as you can see in the controller, well, we need to put sand, as you can see in here. And we have plenty of lava. Well, plenty of lava. We are running out of lava already, but we are going to actually get that going. So as you can see, once the sand is melted, well, the liquid is going to go to the facet. We open the facet and then we'll come to the basin and then we pick it up once it's done. And that is exactly what happened in this case. So I'm going to hopefully be able to pick up this one up. As you can see, now we have the clear glass. But we can actually automate the system without redstone. So that's very important, guys, that you understand that. So how we did this? Well, I placed a hopper underneath the basin, just facing the chest. So now everything that is done comes down to the chest, obviously. So we have now plenty of clear glass in there as well. And then I press a lever right into the drain, and then you click it up, and eventually, once it's sorted, and oh yeah, we have the glass, the smeltery is done. But what we're going to need, of course, is more sand. You will see in a minute how it will automate the system. And what happens is when we have enough, let me show you if this is going to work for me. Once we have the molten glass full, and as you can see in a minute it will be, it's going to start pouring the liquid into the basin. And then once it's dry up, it's going to fall direct to the hopper and to the chest. Now, that is the idea, my friend. So don't let me down, you smeltery, because that's the way it goes. Okay, let me see how it's doing. Okay, guys, there you have it. It's starting to work beautifully now, I'm hoping anyway. And this is going to dry up. It's going to fall on the hopper, and from the hopper, it's going to go straight to the chest. I'm hoping. Yeah, there you have it. And you can see now that that system is automated. So that is going to happen once again. As you can see, it's going to dry up. Once it's dry up, down to the chest. And then more will come out to carry on creating glass, which we are going to need. There you have it. Okay, brilliant. My goodness, things sometimes work, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand this very much. Anyway, let's create some more bottles that we are going to need. And that's going to be important as well. I'm going to get 6 of those. Maybe it's going to be enough for a second. So, going back to our little machine in here, the centrifuge, we are going to create some gold, which we are certainly going to need big time. So, let's do a bit of cranking, as always. Okay, guys, as you can see, we have now 11 gold ingots. Thank you very much. We carry on having more busy works, and we got another 5 bottles of honey. My goodness, we are getting a lot of these things. So what are we going to do with this now? Well, now we are going to have to make sure that we have a cobblestone. So we are going to grab one of those as well. We are going to need a gold ingot. So we need to find a cobblestone bee and a gold bee to make sure that we have a baby. And it's going to be a cinnabar one. So, oh, this is going to be the gold bee. So yeah, you go in there. Oh my goodness, where is the cobblestone one? Where is the cobblestone one? And where is the gold one? Okay, I think that, oh my goodness, she's going around. Oh, there you have it. Are they going to do it? Yes, they're going to have a cinnabar, baby. Oh, there you have it. Oh, yes, baby. We have a cinnabar. Oh, my goodness. This is really, really cute. This is really cute. What can I say? Oh, by the way, I think it's time as well to do a bit more of harvesting. So, once we have, of course, the redstone, we can actually automate the harvesting, and I will show you how to do that very easily, guys. It's not going to take much to do it, but I think it's going to be very necessary at this point, because we are doing this all by ourselves, and that is getting definitely a bit complicated. So we only have 2 gold honeycombs. We are going to need many more of those, obviously. So we are going to have to wait for a little bit until we have plenty of this gold honeycomb, because we are going to need it, and that is because we need to create now the cinnabar honeycomb block. And to do that, let me show you very quickly on the network how that has to be done. So if we type cinnabar very quickly, you can see that we require 2 gold honeycomb blocks and 2 honeycomb blocks of cobblestone, which these ones we have plenty of those, but we don't have much of gold honeycomb. So nighttime is coming, as you can see. So I'll see you once we have collected enough gold to create the block. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we got now 39 gold honeycomb and 27 cobblestone honeycomb, and we have more of those. So I think it's time to create these blocks, and we can actually get cracking with what we need to do. So I'm going to get 2 of those, which we need for the recipe, and of course 2 blocks of those as well, which we are going to need as well. There you have it. And with that, my friends, we can now go back to the network of the system, or whatever you want to call it, and then we are going to do a cinnabar, and let me see if this is going to work for us. Yeah, we are going to switch it, and yes, please, let's get cracking. Now, how long this is going to take? Oh, only 57 seconds, so that is going to be a huge plus. So there you have it, my friends. That's the way it goes. Now, more things that we need to do. Well, certainly we are going to have to do, once we have the cinnabar B, we need to do the redstone B. How this is going to work? Well, we are going to need 2 cinnabars, 1 cobblestone, and then we are going to create the redstone. This is going to change the game for us, guys, because then we can actually start automating systems. And the first thing that I'm going to do, of course, is to create a couple of dispensers. Those are going to be very, very important. And I already can see that we are going to need some bows. Do we have any string? But everything is happening. If I can see, oh, we have plenty of strings in here. We have sticks as well. So you know what? Let's create 3 or 4 bows, because we are going to certainly need it. My goodness, and that is the way we are going to automate it. So bear with me, guys, and let me see if we can actually do 1 more of those. And yes, I could do in the grid, but I like doing it this way. What can I say? There you have it. We have now 3 bows in there, a bit of a string, all the good stuff, and possibly, or I'm hoping anyway, that we are going to be able to automate the harvesting, guys, because it's becoming a bit of a full-time work at the moment. Okay, so with that in mind, I think that we are going to have the cinnabar B block in here. So now we are going to get 1 of these jars as well. Should we need to catch her? Because I think it's going to be a good chance that we need to catch her. Let me check very quickly. She's here, around here. So I think I'm going to put it here. Now, the cinnabar one is not going to be... Where are you going? Oh my goodness, I can't even catch her. Oh, there you have it. Oh, there you have it. Okay, so let's release her right in there. And as you can see, it's pollinated now. So we are going to need 2 of those. It's going to be very important that we do it. And let me see what we are going to need specifically 2 cinnabars. And to do the cinnabars, yeah, well, we are going to need blocks of cinnabars to create those cinnabars as well. So it's going to be plenty to go for. But as you can see, well, it's working. And once again, we need to grab more gold and more things in here that we are going to need. This one is ready as well. My goodness, guys. This is, as I said, pretty much a full-time job, which I don't want to have. I want to enjoy the game. So there you have it. We are going to automate the system when we have the red pit stone, which, by the way, we need to look at what we need for the redstone honeycomb block, which is going to be very important as well. And it doesn't have a specific recipe for that. So let's go back to the system and check how we are going to do these things. Let me stop that very quickly, and it's going to be redstone. Oh, there you have it. Redstone honeycomb block. No, that's not what I want. Oh, cinnabar, cobblestone to get redstone B nectar block. My goodness, we are going to need a lot of these. You know what? I'm going to click it already. It's not going to do anything because we don't have the things that we need. But in a second will be when we all ready. So once again, we are going to have to wait for the cinnabar B to do her little job. Hopefully, guys, we can actually grab a lot of these things that we are going to need. So let me grab all this out of the way very quickly. Those can go back again. Already 23 in there. It's just doing very, very well indeed. So let me check that little bee. Shall we see how is he doing? Oh, his thing is inside in there, making all these things happening as well. So let's wait a bit longer. And hopefully, guys, we can actually get enough of the cinnabar to move forward. And as you can see, it's coming back once again. Yeah, very good, a little bit. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, guys, so we are back once again. As you can see, look the amount of cinnabar that this thing is producing. It produces so many, my goodness. And I'm going to show you how many I have already picked up. Look at this, my goodness, guys. Oh, I want the glass in here. Thank you very much. But as you can see, we have already 37 of these things. So let's go back again and see if we can actually create these things. And I think I'm going to need more bottles as well. So may as well do it now as well. Because why not? And you know what? 15 is going to be the number in this occasion as well. So let's go back. What is this? Oh, what's this? Pork chops. Oh my goodness. Why we have pork chops in here? I think that... Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this is what it is. Okay, well, pig probably got too close to the fire, I think. And yeah, things happen, don't they? Yeah, things happen. That is for sure. Okay, so let's place those in there. I'm going to get cinnabar honeycombs in there. And I'm hoping, guys, that this is going to give us what we need. Hopefully. So I'm going to make like 4 or 5 of those. That will be number 4. And this is going to be number 5. And let's go see if we get what we need. There you have it. Number 5 in there it is. Let's go retrieve those things in here. Nothing that we got in terms of what we needed. Okay, so that is what it is. Now, what else we are going to need? Well, clearly, we are going to need as well the blocks as well. And I think the 1 and 2, oh, thank you very much. We can actually create 2 of those. Now, all this can go back for a second to a trusted chest in here. Thank you very much. You can go in there. Let's see if we have any more ready here to pick up. But certainly, we have these 2. We are going to need cobblestone as well, I believe. Let me check very quickly if that is the case. Yeah, cobblestone we are going to need as well. So it's going to be 2 cinnabar and 1 cobblestone. And we are going to have a redstone bee. So that, my friends, is what is going to happen next. It's a 2, I think. I think it said a 2. Let me double check. My goodness, because it's just... Yeah, 2 of them. How can you actually fit 2 at the same time? Okay, so, okay, in 1 cobblestone. My goodness. Well, time to get the redstone bee. That's going to be huge. Oh, that's a pork chop. My goodness. Let me just grab one of these things. There you have it. And with that, I think I'm going to make as well. I think that the recipe for the system asks for 2 of these things as well. My goodness, cobblestone, honeycomb. I need 1 more. So let's grab that very quickly. There it is. Let's put it back into the crafting station in here. And with that, we are going to get the second one. And that is the one we needed. So let's see if we can actually breed these 2 little guys in here, which is going to be interesting enough. So I have here the cobblestone in here, and the cinnabar is going to be... Oh, it's not an adult yet. Oh, there's... can I... No. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to grow quickly. Or quicker if we actually right-click with the cinnabar into the thing. But that's not what we want at this stage. So, you know, well, we are going to have to wait until it becomes an adult. And it's going to be 455 seconds. So we have a little to wait. And in the meantime, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but we need to do this once again. Okay, guys, as you can see, we are nearly there. And boom, now we have a adult. And let me see. It's going to be 1 and 2. And we are going to need now the cobble 1, if unfortunately it's going in, I think. But one tip I want to give you guys is that if you hold the block related to that bee, well, they will come to you, so you don't have to chase them around. That is important as well. Now, problem is that this one, hopefully, is going to be able to have babies with the cobblestone one, which is way easy. I think it's right still there inside that. Yeah, they have it. And are they going to do it? Oh, yes, they are. And that, my friends, is going to be... Oh, there you have it. Splendid. Look at that. Now we have a redstone bee. My goodness, that took some time. Okay, well, there you have it. Oh, no. Because I'm holding the cobblestone, she's certainly following me around, which I don't want at this time. No. Okay, so let's see if we can create a redstone block in here as well. Redstone... oh, you're already there. Look at that. So what we're going to need, of course, is to grab all that, put it in there, and I'm hoping that is going to help. Oh, we are going to need some honey. So let's grab some honey. We are going to need a... Oh, yeah, the honey is completely gone. Look at that. Okay, so we have plenty of bottles in here, and we need a bucket. If you remember correctly, that's the way it's done. If I can see a bucket somewhere... Oh, my goodness. We have one in here. Thank God for that. And if I remember correctly... I think that we go to the crafting station, we place the bucket on the top, and then we're going to need one in there, one in there. And if I remember, it's one... Oh, there you have it. There you have it. Okay, so there you have it. With that, we are going to go back to it. We are going to right-click on the jar, and then hopefully this thing is going to reset if we do that quickly. Oh, there you have it. Now it's all on the green. So we are going to have to work in resetting this glass jar. Just fill it up with honey, because that's going to be really important that we have it. And in a second, we are going to be able to have now the redstone being nectar block, which then the redstone bee is going to be able to pollinate the redstone block to give us a redstone. It's going to be as simple as that. My goodness, that was a bit of a trial. Oh, yes, that was. My goodness, guys. So there you have it. Let's wait for this to happen. How long is it going to take us? It's going to take us just 25 seconds. It's not too long, and we need just low temperature, which means that we need a normal campfire. And in this one, for example, it's going to be a high temperature, which you need, of course, a salt campfire. And this one doesn't require anything. Sometimes some recipes don't require any type of temperature, so you can actually use the jar with nothing underneath. So that's what we have, 3 different types of processing blocks. Should you want to know about that, you have it. Now, with that in mind, now we have the redstone nectar block. So let's do this very quickly. Let me put my bucket back again. I think that is going to be the easiest way to manipulate this bee. A second. Look the amount of terrible things that we have in here. My goodness. Okay, let's do that very quickly, guys. Okay, guys, so let's get this little bee once again. And then we are going to place it to pollinate, of course, on that nectar block, which should, of course, give us now, it's going to give us redstone honeycomb. And with that, my friends, well, we're going to be able to do lots of things moving forward into the series. One thing that we need to think about is what we're going to do with the cinnabar bee, because effectively, this is just useless to us. It's not going to do more to us. And unfortunately, that's something that we are going to have to really think about this. So nothing else to do at this point, apart, of course, to wait for the redstone to come out, so we can start working in different things moving forward into the series, as I said. So, of course, the first thing that I want to do is going to be the dispensers. It's going to be really important to be able to automate things. One thing that we like to do as well is going to create some levers. That's going to be important. Oh, and as you can see, we have all these bottles as well. It's just things everywhere. My goodness. Something else that we need to work at some point is storage, maybe in the next couple of episodes, because everything is getting really, really messy, very confusing everywhere. And as you can see, now we're starting to get, more things going on. Yeah, I think that we are going to have to do something about that at some point as well. And that's pretty much what we are doing. Oh, we have some nickel in here as well. As you can see, it becomes so confusing because it's just so many things going on, and as you can see, once again, ready to be harvested. It's just constant work that we need to do on that as well. So let me put those in there very quickly. Let me see if that little bit is ready to harvest. So let me see if we can actually get some redstone. I'm pretty sure there is going to be yeah, there you have it. We have one right on the hotbar. Thank you very much. And this is going to be now a process of waiting for these things to happen. But you can see redstone honeycomb it is. So we are going to have to wait for happen. Maybe next episode, guys, we can start automating the system. As you can see, the little red bee is going around. Oh my goodness, he's looking very, very cute indeed. Levers is the next thing that I'm going to need, of course. And I'm going to need some cobblestone, of course, because without that, we're not going to do anything. But levers are going to be important as we are going to do the automation of this harvesting, because what we're going to actually do is apply a redstone signal to the process. So that's going to be important. And we are going to do that through the lever. And, it's simple to do. And as you can see, well, we are going to grab one of those, maybe even two. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. All right. I'm going to do it the way you want me to do it. There you have it. Okay. Happy? Yeah, there you have it. Okay. So we have 4 levers in here ready for the next thing. We have 3 bows as well ready to go. And that's going to be pretty much it for the episode, guys. And I'm not going to harvest that again. One thing I want to show you as well is this process. I'm going to show you a brand new process where we can actually get different blocks. It's going to be a seed block that we are going to need moving forward with the redstone and all the good stuff. But that is going to be in the next episode, so don't miss that one, guys, because this is going to be a very important one moving forward. So, as you can see, things are happening very nicely, I think. We have a lovely little house. Something else that we may have to do at some point is get this house a bit bigger. And I am thinking and do another wind, this type of thing, but it's going to be in this side as well. So lots of things that are going to happen in the future. In the meantime, let me know, guys, what would you like to see within this mod pack? Is anything in particular that you actually would like to see, which we can actually work towards? That would be great if you could actually let me know. But in the meantime, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next daily upload, guys. Until then, take great care.